In Turkey, the worst winter came when snowfalls and blizzards began. Snowfalls have created problems for the population in most of the country's 81 provinces. Traffic disruption is among the major woes of the public. The main road connecting Gaziantep to Adana province was blocked when a truck got out of control due to heavy snow. Some 5,000 people trapped in their cars in motionless traffic. Local authorities delivered food packages to the people trapped in the traffic. Gaziantep, for the first time in the 54 years, witnessed 1-meter thick snow. Two highways in the capital. Many roads to villages have also been blocked by snow across the country. Due to the heavy precipitation, face-to-face education was postponed in various districts of 52 provinces. The highways were reopened after a massive
Şu anda kar fırtınası var. İnanılmaz bir fırtına var. Herhalde saatte 30 kilometreye kadar gidiyor. İnanılmaz.
Most of Turkey grappled with heavy snowfall Wednesday that stranded more than 2,000 people on a major highway in the south, disrupted transportation and shut down roads elsewhere. It is winter at its worst for Turkey this week as snowfall and blizzards set in, spelling trouble for the population in most of the country's 81 provinces. Traffic disruption and difficulty in accessing remote locations are among the major woes of the public. Thousands of people were stranded on a highway connecting the country's southern provinces as heavy snowfall and a blizzard hit the region late Tuesday and Wednesday. Some 2,800 people trapped in their cars in motionless traffic were evacuated by crews. Gaziantep Governor Davutgul said that the stranded people were motorists and passengers on Tarsus-Adana Gaziantep motorway, which was closed to traffic on Tuesday night. Gul told that they prioritized the sick among the stranded and each of them was taken to the nearest hospitals. Around 186 people in need of medical care were evacuated to hospitals. He said the crews also distributed food to some 7,000 people on the highway where the vehicles could not move to low visibility and thick snow. Gul said crews helped 1,780 vehicles stuck on the road, but at least 2,800 more people were still stranded. Social media was flooded with messages about people waiting for help for hours on Tuesday night and early hours of Wednesday.
Çok büyük fırtınalar.
The governor said the main cause of the disruption on the highway was several long-haul trucks that were involved in accidents and slowed down the traffic. The work was underway on Wednesday morning to remove the broken-down trucks, but an ongoing blizzard posed a challenge. The governor urged the public living near the area not to drive on Wednesday. Later on, the governorate banned drivers from leaving Gaziantep. In a rare phenomenon for the region, Gaziantep itself was heavily hit by snowfall and the traffic came to a standstill in the province, one of the most populated in the country. Temperatures were around -3 degrees Celsius in the province early Wednesday. A thick layer of snow covering the city center reached 50 centimeters, 19.7 inches, overnight. Mehmet Siftsi.
Gaziantep Nur Dağı'ndayız. Dün saat 5'ten beri burada bekliyoruz. Hem geliş hem gidiş yolu kapalı komple.
A driver who was stranded on the highway said he left Gaziantep on Tuesday evening for a trip to Tarsus, a town in Mersin province. He said it took more than 1 hour to drive a short distance before the highway traffic completely stopped. The snowfall ceased on Wednesday, but roads and streets were still blanketed with snow, forcing people to commute on foot in Gaziantep, as public buses were also missing from the dangerously icy streets. Power outages were also reported in several neighborhoods. Gaziantep's municipality announced that the work was continuing to clear the snow and keep roads open by pouring salt on them. Later during the day, the Turkish military dispatched helicopters to the highway, delivering food to the stranded passengers and drivers. The defense minister announced that 2 helicopters were deployed to the highway for medical evacuations and food aid to the stranded people. 2 tow trucks sent by the army also joined efforts to remove trucks trapped in snowfall from the road to ease the traffic. Gaziantep Mayor Fatma Shaheen, who spoke to AA on Wednesday, said they expected the highway to be completely opened by Wednesday evening. She said they have deployed 161 heavy equipment, from bulldozers to snow plows, to clear the road. She said the biggest challenge was in a section of the highway in Nurdak district where 2 trucks were overturned. Drivers waited for the traffic to move for hours, while police stopped the arrival of more vehicles. Crews delivered food to stranded motorists, while some took shelter at rest stops along the road amid cold weather. In the north, the busy U100 and the Trans-European Motorway, TEM, 2 highways connect western cities to inner Anatolia, were partially closed due to multiple accidents under heavy snowfall. Most of the accidents involved large trucks that blocked access to the highway in Bolu, a section of the road crossing the mountain. Crews rushed to the area to tow away the trucks and resume the flow of traffic.